Hello, trading is closed on February 20th, 2020. We'll go over our calls. Looked for lower prices and we got them. Said the pattern had the early low. This is it. Tomorrow should have the early high. We said there was a good chance that this rally leg had ended, and because this drop looks rather impulsive, I think that still is the favored interpretation, although anything's possible till we close under some prior lows. During the day, MEJT said this drop was false, this rally was false. It now says the drop is false, gives us a target of 33.8603. I really don't think that's going to print. And MEJT typically will leave a failed target at a significant change in trend. There isn't a failed target, I just assume the top isn't in. MEJT got the minimum from the ultimate sell. Almost always we get more, meaning almost always we're going to undercut this pretty soon. And it said this rally was false, we'd retrace. We had a big drop. This is a 61.8% retracement. It would have been a lot more convincing to me if we'd stopped there, but moves in the last 5 minutes don't really affect my analysis very much. It also would have been more convincing if we closed under this low, but that could happen at tomorrow's open. You don't know. Here was the reason we thought that there was a good chance of the high being in. I think the drop here often is comparable to this one. That's about 120 points in 8 days. Takes us to about where? 32.72. 100 points from here. It's not a disaster, but not the kind of thing I'd want to sit through. Well, here's the count we have. And if you just move this A over to here, you get your Fibonacci targets, probably one of these numbers. Doesn't have to be, but often is. Well, Friday's pattern has the early high, doesn't mean you won't gap down. Usually it's a bullish day with a high on the final hour of trading, but if it's a down day, it's a straight line drop. Next signals, here are the rules. It's positive we have a higher target, and we couldn't close under the midday low, but it's quite negative. We traded under recent lows. This is the day after hitting an all-time high. The wave count suggests we started a wave Red Sea down. The action looks impulsive to me. I can't come up with any count that says the drop's over. And even if I could, spike lows like this need to be retested at some time. Doesn't have to be anytime soon. But if this is wave Red Sea down, probably you won't have to wait very long. And if, underline if, we gap under today's low, I think that should seal a short-term top with one target being 100 handles under where we are now. Don't forget, I will be back later on today. Have an interview with Norm Winsky. He's going to talk to us about his analysis of the market. Tomorrow has the early high. It's normally a bullish day, but this looks like trouble to me. And if we gap under this low, if that happens, hasn't happened yet, we could be in for an all-day tank, and that's today's call.